Even really D's number 3. In terms of like I don't think D ever intended to go to 3 with Drew. Or are you talking about like if Julie went out, would she have gone with like Austin and Drew? Is that what you're saying? Um, it's like I don't know, maybe. Like I know Drew is intending to. Like Drew and Austin were intending to. Who would have won in a final two between Genevieve the player and Genevieve the person? I mean, clearly the person, because like again, Genevieve evolved over the season. She learned that what the fuck what does Jeff say? I don't remember what Jeff says anymore. Um, that generally, what does he say again? It's like relationships. Um, I know it's like she learned that. I don't know. Who fucking cares? It doesn't fucking matter. I love that I officially have a Mother Eve cast photo. Yeah. Against the Bob. Yeah, motion. That's what emotion was the term, not relationship. Yeah. Um, yeah, emotions are the key to her game. Thank God that's what Genevieve's known for. Um, I still wonder like how much am I going to use of that in the video, the rumor video. That's also again like yeah like so obviously that's a major factor in what's taking so long in this video too. The rumor video is the fact that I'm including like so many clips um along the way also like so many like I yeah like have a lot of like Jeff interview stuff. I have like podcast appearances from people. It's like that's taking a bit. Plus also the fact that the video already is just like one that would naturally be long to begin with. Um, Jeff said she needs no introduction. It's Mother Eve. Does Jeff has Jeff ever seen the term Mother Eve in his entire life? I would like to know that. As the was it the Star Finland thing? Uh, what season 6? So this is the season before. Uh, yeah, this is the season before Tommy's, right? Which is that? Who was on that season? Was it Helmeti on that season? Um, how's 4 or 5 play out if Julie goes at 7 instead of Emily? Emily's probably still like at that point. I think it's just D, Drew, Austin run the show. I don't know. I don't know what D's intentions were. That sounds like a weird thing to say. But so what her intentions were with Drew. Like I know Drew and Austin were intending to go to 3 with D, but I don't know what D was intending to do. Like, did she want to go with Katura instead at that point? Like because like it didn't seem like she obviously wanted to work with Drew long term. Um, okay, that's not where I'm going. I guess it's like I don't know if they still flip on Drew at 6. Um, but I feel like she would want to get Emily out. And the thing is, like, everyone knew Emily was a big jury threat, and like, I don't think anyone was intending to go to the end of Emily. So I think it probably is Emily first, then maybe she flips to take out Drew at 5. And then, like, then it's the same final 4 at that point, isn't it? Yeah, I guess it's the same final 4. So, let's just play it the same. Thanks to anyone actually decline 42. I don't know. It's like I feel like she's making such a meal of it that makes me think she won't. But I also wouldn't be shocked if she did. I'm literally gonna do this again. I don't know where I'm actually meant to go. Uh, let's just see where it puts me. Load. Thank you. Okay, it puts me here. Where am I meant to go? No, Drew says plan was to have Emily root for him on the jury. Yeah. Yeah, he wanted Emily to be an advocate for him on the jury. Is Michaela top 30 woman on the challenge? What's her actual resume on the challenge at this point? It's like first boot, then she comes back for USA, right? And ends up being finalist, and then now she's obviously doing fairly well this season. I don't know. Is she top 30 already? I feel like it feels early, but maybe not. Like, she's only really done, like, well 2 times. So, I don't know. Is that good enough to be top 30? I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember how USA 2 went. Like, the final I'm talking about. She was in the lead, right? For part of it? Wasn't she in the lead and she fucked up the scale challenge? That's what happened, right? And then, like, Desi took over? Oh, no, that's what she decided to, like, not go for the shortcut, right? She decided to run instead of doing the scale thing, which would allow you to ride the bike, right? And then she, like, got really fucked up. Yeah, and then she eventually got medevaced. Which, I don't know. She could have probably won that season, right? Kayla's around 30. The thing is, I think Michaela is a better competitor than Kayla, but Kayla has more of a resume. So it's like, I think it's a spot where, like, I probably would want, like, one more season from Michaela. Or at least, like, see a season where, like, actually, I don't know. I guess, like, Kayla could never win, though, too, right? So that's, like, I don't know. It's like, I feel like probably I would want, like, one more good season from her. But then, like, what's Kayla's resume? Like, Kayla's realistically only been to 2 finals also, right? Like, she was, what, in Vendettas and then in All-Stars 3 for including that. He's like, yeah, has she been to the finals outside that? No, right? But she has had, like, season 30. She made it very deep. Invasion wasn't great. Actually, I guess really, yeah, her resume's not the greatest in the world, right? Like, she's like an early boot on Invasion. She's in first boot on Ride or Dies. She has what was it? This. She has what was the other season? Well, she gets not medevac. She gets DQ'd on Final Reckoning. So I don't know. I guess you could say. Yeah, I guess you could say maybe Michaela is better than that. Okay, so now I have to go this way, I'm assuming. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I know what happens on season 6. Or at least I looked it up at a point. Like when watching watching season 7, I like looked up all the returnees. So I have like an idea of how they do. Is emotion gonna be the key to Savannah's game? We'll have to see. It's the key to everyone's game. That's what Genevieve learned. And no one can play Survivor without the emotions being key to their game. I don't even know what the fuck just happened there. I think that was funny. Like Savannah just like waving goodbye, like not even like getting to tell the others that she's leaving. Do I stand by having Kenny higher than Landon? Yes. Again, is like Landon is a better like competitor than Kenny, but Kenny I think is the better challenge player. Where it's like, if we're just talking about like athleticism, then like, would Landon beat Kenny athletically in most competitions? Yes. But like, who would I have faith in to make it like to the end and like at least like I guess consistently make it to the end more appearances? I would have that on Kenny. then again, if like it was modern Kenny, and like Kenny on a modern season, like obviously that would be different or whatever. But like just taking like what we did see from them into account. Um, but again, like with Kenny, it's just we have so much more. Like with Landon, he's only been on like what 4 seasons. Like with Kenny, we have him on like 10 seasons, and he made it to like the final in like all but one. I don't know, 10 seasons is the right number, but either way, it's like a lot of seasons, and he like went to the final in like all but the duel, right? Um, like that's a pretty it's pretty insane like consistency to be on like that many seasons and like really running the show politically on like almost all of them. I'm meant to go. Where am I meant to go here? Is it 7? I mean, like he was on Fresh Meat, made to the final. He was on the Duel and was an early-ish boot. Then won Inferno 3. Made to the final in Inferno or in Gauntlet 3, and like technically should have won if Big Easy wasn't Big Easy. Won the Island. Wasn't on the Duel 2. But then won the Ruins. Was in the final of Fresh Meat 2. And then was in the final of Rivals. Is Moby a better player than Kim Spradlin? No. That's not even a debate. Kenny should have been a 5-time winner. Yeah, that's the thing too. Yeah, Rivals with the overnight thing. That they were in the lead, right? And they like lessen their lead or whatever following that. Okay, where am I meant to go with this? I think that's the thing I don't get with this game so far is that like I feel like there's times that you can climb things, there's times that you can't. I can't tell when you can and when you can't. I'm just gonna do this again. Let's see how this turns out. The fire tokens, thank God. When was that season? That's probably like what, like 2021 or so, season 6. Episode just puts me here, so that doesn't help at all. Oh, I was thinking they would like break the ice or something by all going at the same time. I don't know what this is doing. Cool. Watch Kenny for Riot Ice be on Challenge 42. I think it'd be funny at least. She's uncontestedly the best winner of New Era. That is true. I mean, Rachel is the best winner, really, just ever. I mean, I don't even know why we're limiting it to just New Era. She just is the best. Was Kenny called for 39? I generally don't even know. Was he? He shouldn't have been. What else is there to do here? What else could I even do in this area? I'll just go back. See if there's something else there. Bigger blindside MC vote or Nate being beardless? Definitely Nate being beardless. Yeah, I thought Nate was like pretty unrecognizable on the jury. I was like, how the fuck is this the same person? Oh wait, did I already get the thing? Oh, I'm dumb. It's literally right there. Cool. Again, I'm such a great player, obviously. I definitely know exactly what I'm doing in this game. Watch KCB on All Star 6. I would not be that shocked. Rachel's better than Kenzie. Is she, though? Debatable. Should we get the 49 spoilers? So I think I have things to say on that, too. Once we get to it. Prediction on next boot. Like, Sophie S would be, like, kind of too obvious, right? But, like, also it's like, yeah, I could see it. I'd say Sophie S or, like, Alex, potentially. Also feels like someone that can go soon. Think she should have been voted out at 7. I mean, Rachel should have been voted out before that. And at least Kenzie was in, like, the majority of the group she was in. Like, Rachel was even in that. Rizzo was officially wrong. Oh, yeah, the one that, yeah, because MC wasn't supposed to be booted, right, on that thing that we talked about last time. Just whatever. What's we doing here? Oh, cool. What would be funny if Rizzo went home this episode? I would be like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, why the fuck is Rizzo on 50 if he got booted this episode? I don't feel like he's done anything to deserve being on 50 at this point. I was like, just in general, I am still, like, at the point where, like, pick Rizzo over Andy. Like, I think Andy was, like, a much better character up to this point than Rizzo is. Like, I think Andy's, like, meltdown episode 1 alone is better than anything Rizzo has done his entire season so far. I'll learn to love the Riz God. I mean, we'll see. Imagine Nicole was on 50. Which Nicole are we talking about? Oh, no, Nicole 49. Yeah, that would be funny. Genuinely, I almost forgot Nicole was a person. Cool. Trophy. The last of the time. Cool. I definitely know what I did for that. Again, Rizzo's fine. Like, I have nothing against Rizzo. I just don't think he's, like, the most riveting TV. It's like, I just think there's, like, better TV characters than Rizzo. Like, it's just, like, to me, he hasn't done anything. Like, he's just, like, a perfectly fine, average Survivor contestant. They want to leave Sam out the Operation Italy reunion? Sure. And they were like, oh, we can't get Sam Phelan on, so we got to cut Andy, too. Can't wait for Andy and Sam to be together on Survivor 54. What is this? I had Sam or Andy. I think Andy makes more sense. Like, I would probably rather see Sam play again. But, like, if Andy was there... Like, if Sam was on 50, I'd be like, that's kind of weird. If Andy's on 50, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. You would expect Jawan to have the spot instead. Yeah, I would not have expected Rizzo based on the edit he's getting. Like, I very much expected Rizzo to be just a much bigger character. Sam and Say they have RHP Mafia Alliance. How I don't even remember. Like, how, like, didn't Sam get voted out first on RHP Mafia? uh, Sam, I think is actually kind of in a tough spot. Like, I think it depends on who he's with. But like, I think Sam is probably gonna become like, it's probably gonna come off as threatening on the return. Because like, I think in the community right now, like Sam is known as like this very cerebral. There we go. Guy. So like, I think he probably has a bigger target on his back now than what he like did like actually like after the season came out. But I think it depends on who he's with, and then again, he also has like a lot of friends in the community too. So it's like, but yeah, Andy, I think is like, I think Andy's kind of like, it's the same thing as what I thought of him coming into 50, where I think he's probably fucked. Just because I don't know who wants to work with Andy. I think he's just like such an unreliable ally that's like, I don't know how you work with this guy. Or at least with Sam, like Sam is like a very logical, rational thinker to where like, at least like, if people want to be working with like people that are good players that like are gonna play the game rationally, you'll work with Sam. Like, I think Sam will probably like naturally find more allies than Andy. Or like Andy's just like, who the fuck is working with this guy? Would 47 have been higher on my season ranking if Operation Italy ended up mattering? Not really. I think it would have been the same. What am I meant to do with this? It's here because he's not the you should have won guy, but his reputation's big. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, I think he's been making his reputation bigger off the show. Where I think now he's like known as like, oh, this is the guy that like became obsessed with Blood in the Clock Tower. And is like really articulate and like, again, like, what is it? Like talk through the game really well on RHAP, and like, I don't know. Like, I just think he's like, he's kind of known now in the Survivor community for just being this like very like strategic guy. While also being like a big physical, like, really, it's like, I think he's like, he's essentially coming into a return like Malcolm, right? Like, I think like the third level he would have is like Malcolm in Game Changers, where it's like he's not necessarily like an early like, I at least he's not poised to be an early boot. Where like I think he probably will have like people that want to work with him initially, but like I think like come merge, he's fucked. It's like, I think the moment his like his initial group loses the numbers, he's fucked. And like, it's not exactly a 1-for-1, but like I kind of see that like Locky, and like obviously very different like people wise, I guess, but like I kind of see him in the like kind of a Locky mold on All Stars, like AU All Stars, where like I could see him like running his original tribe, has like a solid like alliance, but then once he gets to the merge, he's just like, yeah, no one really wants to work with him anymore. Has a Blood and Talk Firm become the new Poker Alliance? Yeah. I mean, really, it's like, I think there's probably like, if 54 is a returning player season, there's probably a lot of Clock Tower players on it, right? Or like, not many of them made 50. Like, it's really just what, Emily and Christian. But 54, it's like, again, next returning season, it's like, Sam is definitely an option. Well, like Rachel will be an option. Who else is? Well, I mean, Rachel's not played Clock Tower online, but like I know she's like in that group and plays. I believe Devins has played once. But like he's not like in like the group or whatever. Like I think Fishback got him to play once, from what I believe is what the story is. But yeah, then like who else is there? Marianne, obviously. Omer is at least an option to come back. Um, I don't. I still don't know what happened to Franny. I'm still surprised, like because we never heard anything about Franny being in the running for 50. I'm kind of surprised at that fact, though. I would have expected Franny to have been in the running. Oh yeah, Drew. Yeah, Drew. Yeah, Drew hasn't played in a bit too. Dude, I still think that is my favorite Clock Tower game I've ever watched. Is Drew? Like it's what when Drew tried to pretend that he was the imp to Zach, and that Zach was his marionette. Like I forgot. Like it's still online. Like I mean, like not on Dwight's channel, but like it's on YouTube. Like that's still probably my favorite game of Clock Tower to watch. What says this? My second favorite's probably not even online anymore because I think it was one that actually maybe like I think Dwight's perspective might be online because Dwight played in it and streamed him playing it, but like Owen was running it, but that was like a train wreck of a game also. That was like a few months ago. Yeah, it's like Drew just like because it was such a quick game that like Drew kind of got away with just like playing like completely senselessly. I don't even understand how that happened, that game. The fact that like the 3 evil players got to the end, despite the fact that Drew was just like pretty like he was like outed evil, but like no one like still like people didn't believe he was outed evil, and like I don't understand how that happened. Are the games usually good? It's hit or miss. I think, especially with the Saturday group, it's like the one that has reality TV alum and podcasters and stuff. It's tough because like a lot of them know each other very well, and there's like a lot of times where like the good team just like wins based on like social reads, and like that's just kind of lame. It happens a lot. But when it's good, it is really good. But it does. Yeah, it's definitely not the most like consistent thing. Like I think the Monday streams are a lot more fun, but they're also like a lot more complex and like obviously it doesn't have reality TV alum. Yeah, it was Drew. Yeah, Drew, Leon, and Taryn, I believe, were the 3. It's on Dwight's Twitch stream. It's doing more. When Ken is the I said Ken Kane. Yeah, imagine Kane being on well, I guess he is the biggest celebrity to ever be on Survivors. I mean, they would obviously bring it back. A50 stuff? I don't think so. Right? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm generally trying to remember. I don't think so. It's gotten to the point where they know the game too well now, but the cast makes it fun. Yeah, it's like also with the like they're still playing like basic scripts. I think is also a thing. Where there's like certain people that like are kind of like too good for it at this point. Where I think it would be fun to see them play like more complex scripts. But the problem is that like it seems like Dwight's just having like a lot of trouble getting people to play. Okay, what am I meant to do with this? Like, what shape is this meant to be? I can't even tell what the fuck this is. Many people are RGB patrons. It's just like, yeah, like random patrons. Like it's like it's the same people almost every time now, but yeah, I know like the RGB patron group is like pretty massive for Blonde Clock Tower. They're like playing games like pretty much all the time, which is pretty insane. I expect Jawan to be on once 49's done. I think that would make sense. Like I think it's like, yeah, like Jawan is someone I could see doing it. Rizzo, I could see doing it. They're better than the Saturday ones in the sense that like the game plays out in a more interesting way, and that it's a lot more chaotic. It is tough. Like it's much tougher to get into as a newbie though. Like it's like I would recommend. It's if you want to get into Blood in the Clock Tower, I would recommend watching the RCP videos, the ones on their YouTube channel. I think those are probably the best like entry level. But even then, like if you are going to watch Dwight streams, like the Saturday games are easier to follow than the Monday games. I don't know. Is Sage? Maybe. I generally don't know like how like involved Sage is with the RCP group. Like I know Sage was at the live event, right? I generally don't even know what the fuck am I meant to be doing here. Like what is the shape I'm meant to be making? Wait, is it that I'm supposed to be pointing the... Like, is it like that? Am I meant to be pointing these things to the guy? I have no fucking clue. Yeah, Steven, I can see too. Oh, that is one meant to... Okay, cool. Back when Bailey assumed that Dwight was an all-time great Survivor player. I mean, yeah, Bailey, yeah, on Trader's RHP, right? Jason, yeah, I think Jason seems like the type of person that would, right, play something like Blood in the Clock Tower. I know Dwight's talked about trying to get Keanu and Morgan, right, to play, which that'd be cool. But I know Morgan and Keanu have been streaming together a lot, right? Which I didn't watch their stream, but supposedly it was fun.